Hi everyone, it's just Mr. Simpson again, and we are continuing on with Farjak Paw today. And last time, guys, we got to chapter 9, which is page number 70. Yeah? Are we ready? Alright, here we go. It was dark as midnight in the hut. It felt close and damp, but at least inside was drier than outside. Farjak was safe at last. He relaxed. And then a low growl rippled through the air. The door slammed shut behind him. "Don't move a muscle," said a gravelly voice. "You're surrounded." Farjak's claws slid out, ready to fight. "Put those claws away," demanded the voice. Farjak opened his eyes wide. It was another cat. She had spiky black and white fur and mustard-coloured eyes. She looked about the same age as him, younger than Jasmine or Julius, but harder, as if she'd seen too much of the world already. "I'm not looking for a fight," she said, "but if you don't put the claws away, I'll rip you to shreds." Something in her gravelly voice left Farjak in no doubt that she meant it. "I'm not looking for a fight either," he said, and put his claws away. The rain thudded on the roof of the hut like a nervous heartbeat. "Okay," she said, "this is my hut, my shelter. Everyone knows that. What are you doing here?" Farjak glanced at the door. "It's raining. And this is the only shelter I could find." "Can't you see it's taken?" she growled. "Isn't it big enough for both of us?" "There's only room for one." That certainly wasn't true, but Farjak didn't think she'd appreciate him saying it. He stared silently at the soggy timber floor. A puddle had already formed around him. He couldn't face going out again. Besides, she was the only cat he'd met since leaving home. She was nothing like a Mesopotamian blue, but she wasn't like the gentleman's cat either. There was nothing strange or scary about her, though you wouldn't want her for an enemy. Farjak tried to smile through the dark at her. She glared back. "What's your name?" she said gruffly. "I haven't seen you round here before." "It's Farjak Paw." "Farjak Paw," she said. "Farjak Paw? What kind of name is that?" "What was wrong with his name?" "What's yours?" "None of your business." "Whose gang are you with? Who's your boss? Are you running from the Vanishings?" Farjak hesitated. What did all these questions mean? He didn't know, but he had to say something. He blurted out the first thing that came to his mind, something he didn't even believe himself. "I'm a purebred Mesopotamian blue." "A what?" "A Mesopotamian blue. We're very rare, special cats." "Special?" she spluttered. "I don't care how purebred you are or where you think you're from. The only thing that counts is what you do." A blast of thunder rattled the hut. Farjak frowned. He'd never heard anyone talk like that before. "What kind of cat are you?" he asked. "I'm asking the question, the special cat," she said. She sounded disgusted. "Now, tell me what you really do. Are you one of Ginger's gangs, or are you with the Sallybones?" "Keep talking," that was the best thing to do. "I told you, I'm a Mesopotamian blue. We live on the hill." She sighed and tapped her claws on the floor. "Everyone knows there's no food up there. Even the gangs don't bother with it. Come on, tell the truth. You must be with a gang, or a little cat like you be starving by now." Her words sent a shiver down Farjak's spine. How could she not know about the Contessa's house? This world outside and the world he came from seemed completely cut off from each other. "Listen," she said, "if you're so high and mighty, how come you're out in the park in a storm?" "I'm outside because I need to talk to a dog," he said. She stared at him as if she didn't understand. "Dogs are huge, noisy monsters," he explained. "I know what a dog is," she snapped. Then maybe she could help. "Do you know how to talk to them?" She scowled like she couldn't believe what she was hearing. "I know it sounds strange," said Farjak, "but I've got to do it to save my family. They're in a lot of danger." The black and white cat laughed out loud. "He thinks he could talk to dogs!" Ha! Even her laugh sounded like the crunch of gravel. Farjak scratched an inch under his collar. It felt uncomfortable. "What's that you're scratching?" she said. "My collar." "Collar?" A strange expression crossed her face, and then she seemed to relax. "Isn't that what pets wear?" Varjak peered at her own neck. She wore no collar. "Yes, it makes sense now," she said. "You're just a pet cat who's got lost in the storm, aren't you? You're not in a gang. You don't know about the vanishings. You don't know anything about this city at all, do you?" Varjak almost denied it. Then he remembered his dream. Open mind, the first skill. Only when you admit that you know nothing can you truly know anything. "All I know is that I need your help," he said quietly. "I need a place to stay until the storm's over, and then I've got to find a dog." She looked into his eyes for a long time. The rain beat down relentlessly. "All right, pet cat," she said at last. "You can stay. Just till the rain stops, and then you go, understand?" Varjak smiled. "Thanks. Just don't talk to me about dogs, that's all," she muttered. They sat quietly in the darkness. Varjak was bursting with questions. Were there many other cats outside? What were these gangs and vanishings she kept talking about? And how, exactly, did you talk to a dog? There were so many new things to understand, but the black and white cat was curled up into a spiky ball. Any more words would breach the invisible barrier she'd made between them. The rain went on. Varjak shivered. He was cold and tired. His eyelids drooped. He tried to force them open, but they kept closing by themselves. It would be madness to fall asleep in a strange place with a strange cat, but he couldn't help it. He slept in his corner of the hut, still shivering as the rainwater and slime dripped from his muddy fur. Okay guys, and we are just going to pause it there as we find out a little bit more about Varjak and all the world outside of his house, okay? I hope you enjoyed that, and please check back and we will read some more together. As always, hope you're having a great day, guys, and keep it up, keep smashing it for me, yeah? All right, I'll see you soon. All right, bye-bye.